let us begin this course called Graph Theory, and it's an undergraduate level course. And let us begin it with an example, and that is it will lead us to the definition of a graph. Okay, let us consider there's some set of people. There could be any set of people. Say, I say that these people are nothing but, say, I'll represent people by dots first of all. So the first dot corresponds to some person, say Ram. Say second person is some other person, say Shreya, and so on and so forth. I put some more people here, say Mamta here, and here Krishna, and some other person, say here, say Pooja. Now, I say if I want to make a graph of friendship, I mean, like who's friends with whom. So if there is a line connecting the two dots, I mean, say two people here, then we say that they are friends. I mean, if they are friends, I'll connect them with the line. So if I mean, I know for a fact that suppose if Rhea and Shreya and Ram are friends, and maybe Pooja and Mukta are friends, and Pooja and Krishna are friends, and Mukta and Krishna are friends. So, and say for example, Ram and Krishna are friends. So, this kind of a picture is called a graph where the the points correspond to people. I mean, and the lines correspond to a relationship which is friendship. Okay, so a graph is nothing but some set of points and some set of lines between them. But it doesn't matter. I mean, even if I had represented, say this graph, I'll draw it again here. Say the same graph, maybe I'll draw it on top of it. So even if I would have represented these straight lines by say some curved lines, even then it wouldn't have mattered. So for example, even if I draw some curved line here and some curved line here and some, it doesn't matter how they are drawn, uh, but in fact it just means that a line, a curved line connecting two points, it just means that these two points, the person corresponding to these 2 points are friends. So having said that, let us put down the definition of graphs. So a graph is nothing but two sets. So there's the first set, which is the set of points. So I'll call this set as the vertex set. So sometimes it is also called the nodes of the graph, or sometimes it's called the points of the graph. Yeah, you can call it any of these. And there are lines connecting them, or maybe a curved part of the line which is connecting them, and that set is called the edge set. So a graph is nothing but two sets. It's a vertex set and an edge set. So the vertex set is a non-empty set here, and but edge set can be empty. I mean, there could be no friendship between people. So that's, I mean, it depends on how we define a graph. But yeah, I mean, we could take the edge set also to be non-empty. So just to remind you that a set is nothing but some collection of objects. I mean, it could be, for example, our vertex set here is nothing but the set of people here. And who are the set of people here? Ram is so the first person is, say, Ram. Say the second person is, say, Pooja, uh, Shreya, Mukta, and who else? Krishna. Yeah. So a set is nothing but a collection of objects. The objects here are nothing but the words or the names of people. And the edge set is nothing but the set of all edges. So for example, I'll say that there's an edge between Ram and Shreya. So I'll just say that there's an edge between Ram and Shreya. And there's an edge between Ram and Krishna, okay, and so on and so forth. and so on and so forth. So, given these two, now I can ask say interesting questions. So, for example, let me change the friendship here a little bit. I'll just say that now, for example, Ram and Krishna were not friends. So now I can ask some interesting questions that uh, can there be a group of friends here? So, for example, Ram and Shreya can form their own group, and Pooja, Mugdha, and Krishna can form their own subgroup of friends. So this is also some terminology in graph which we will study later. And I mean, these are nothing but the components of graph, but I mean, yeah, we will put down the definition as we go forward in the course. But yeah, so I mean, the graphs could the meaning of a graph can be anything. I mean, it could be friendship or it could be money transactions. For example, Ram is paying some money to Shreya, and Pooja is paying some money to Krishna, and Krishna is paying some money to Mukta, something like that. I mean, the meaning of the graph can be anything, and that is why it is like it can be applied to many places. So yeah, so having said this, this is the definition of a graph.